going on, guys? Back here at Dollar Demos. So one of the things we're going to do today is a sewing kit that I found in the checkout line at the dollar store. So they come in a couple colors. I mean, this is what the kit looks like, right? A little purse size, little hand-sized purse thing. And so they come in like pink rimmed, and obviously I got a black rim. Not that there's anything wrong with pink. Hey, real men wear pink, but it's basically got everything you need in there, and it's good for $1 if you're on the go. Throw it in your car, throw it in your purse, throw it in your backpack, or anything if you're going on a camping trip. And it's really nice because it's a small size and it can really fit in just about anything, and it does have everything you need. As far as suturing, ripping a jean or ripping a shirt or something like that, or if you just have a small project you're trying to suture something together. Now there's definitely some flaws to this pack, and I guess I'll point that out right now, which is the scissors that come with it. Now, I mean, for $1, it does work. These little scissors, I mean, they're really small, and they're not like sharp at all, but they cut. The thread that it comes with, it might take 1 or 2, 3 snips, but it'll work. But if you're trying to use them like real scissors, that'll happen. At least that's with the pack I got, and I'm sure with all of them, because I mean that's just it. They just stick it in there. It's just metal to plastic, and they don't glue it. There's no button that pops in like most things have. So I mean that kind of stinks, but it does get the job done, and it's a nice small size. I mean, no fine point at all. It still is all hell, but like it's surprising it does still cut. So we'll get that out of the way. Second thing is, if you're measuring something, I mean, it comes with a handy dandy tape measure, except it's actually just paper. But I mean, hey, it's got the right notch marks, and it's got a metric, and it's got standard units, and I think it goes out to just over 25 inches and just over 64 centimeters. And it's one-sided, so you got all the stuff on one side and nothing on the back side, But if you get this wet, it's probably going to rip, and you're probably not going to be able to use it, so don't get it wet. But, hey, how much can you ask? So I thought by far the best part of this pack, this little sewing kit pack, was the assortment of needles. So you get a ton of needles in here. I mean, they're all generally the same, but what I did find was one of them is outstanding. Now, I wish I didn't have it in here right now, so I see if I can get it out easily. But, because, I mean, if anyone's done sewing or taken home ec or, whatever it is, it's kind of a pain to get the thread through the needle hole. But this needle has a giant needle hole. Let's see if we can get this on the camera here. So I found this. Let's see. Can you see that? Yeah. I mean, it's not really focusing, but that's pretty big. Like that's got to be like a couple millimeters thick for a for a needle hole. And then I'll show you a regular needle hole. And this one's on the big side as well, but look at how small that is compared to the other one. Like, you can see it, right? It's not even close. I'll put them side by side. So, here's this one. The big one, right? There it is. You can see the hole. And then the small one. And that's, like, look at that. That's ridiculous. Anyway, so it makes it super easy. If you're doing, like, I'm trying to invent something right now, but what I need to do is I need to suture it to some cloth, some springs to some cloth, It just a lot of prototyping, but basically this makes it so easy to just, put a new thread through, and, if I screw up, I can do it again, and I don't have to be super accurate, and, whatever, but that's really cool. And then, they've all got different sizes and stuff too, which is nice. So that's definitely the best part. And then we'll see what you get for the thread. I mean, you don't get tons of thread, but definitely enough to get what you need done. So this is blue. So, and green. You know, they got your standard colors. White, black, and red. So you get, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. They're all standard colors. Oh, so one of the things about these is they don't have, you know how, alright, so here's like a standard thing is thread. And so this one's a little different than I'm used to, where, you know, they have the little slit where if you have, you know, it works for most things that are on a dowel like fishing line. You kind of snake it through, so it's kind of like a hook or a barb, and the extra, you know, thread goes in there so it doesn't just fly around. Well, these don't have that, but if you do have like a knife or like a blade, you can make it if you're careful. So what I did was, I don't know if you can see that right there. Yeah, so I just cut it. You gotta make sure you're cutting it in the right direction, opposite of the way it's unraveling. That's how it works best. So you just kind of bring the knife along there, try not to cut yourself, definitely don't cut yourself, but it's definitely doable. You can just make it yourself, and you know, the plastic's not too hard. So you know, you get those 5 colors, that you can do a lot with them, and then it gives you a little kit here with some buttons for, like, you know, a shirt. I mean, they're just standard white. A couple different sizes in there for like a dress shirt. You know, you got the little button down here and the big buttons up here, the 2 big buttons for your sleeve. And they got the bobby pins, or no, safety pins, and then they just got regular pins that would be used if you were, like, you know, tailoring a suit or something, you know, to see keep it where you need it to, you know, tailor it. And then, so this is the mystery, is I don't really know what this thing is. I can assume maybe it's for, like, pulling thread through something, but yeah, I mean, it has one, and most kits I've seen have one. See, it's got like that little thing there. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, it's definitely flimsy. But I mean, I don't know if you know how to use this. Please let me know or what it is. But it's got one, so you know, there you go. And then it's also got, to top it off, a plastic thimble. So if you don't want to poke yourself in the finger, which is usually what I do, because you can't tell when it's through with this, you know. But don't poke yourself in the finger, because, you know, that's not good. But anyways, all that inside this small little carrying case. So, you know, for $1, you get a ton of stuff, and you know, you can kind of experiment, see if it's for the right thing. Like, so the other day I went to a Walgreens, and I was looking for, you know, something, and I found a kit, and it was like $6.99. Much bigger than this, so much less portable. Had definitely a lot more things, and definitely higher quality items. You know, maybe more colors, better scissors, bigger scissors, and other stuff as well. But you know, I mean, for the price and for the size, I mean, for its purpose, if you're just throwing it in your backpack, in your car, in your purse for, you know, those emergency situations, you can get anything you need done with this. And realistically, I think this large-eyed needle was worth the whole purchase. And I mean, I hope I don't lose this, because this is a really nice needle. But yeah, so there you go. I think it's worth the price, worth the purchase. Check it out. Let me know. Pink, black, if they got other colors. If you can't find it, let me know. All right, bye.